Path with maximum gold. We have given a gold mine grid of size m cross n. Each cell in this mine has an integer representing the amount of gold in that cell. 0 if the mine is empty. We need to return maximum amount of gold we can collect under some conditions. And what are they? Every time we visit the cell, we can collect all the gold in that cell. And now from our current position, we can walk either one step towards left, right, up or down. We can't visit same cell more than once, and we should never visit a cell with 0 gold. So from the grid, we can start and stop collecting gold from any position in the grid, but it should have gold inside it. Let's look at an example and try to understand this question. So for example 1, given grid is this. Let's try to collect some gold. Let's say initially we are standing over here. Can we go right? No, because we have 0. Can we go left? No. Can we go up? No. The only move we can play over here is go down. So this was step 1 and this will be our step 2. So how many gold we have collected is 6 plus 8, that is 14. Now we can go left. Let's try to go left. The gold will be 19. Now can we go up? Can we go down? Can we go left? No, we can't go anywhere. So we need to stop over here only. The gold we have collected is 19. So instead of going 5, let's try to go to 7. So it will be like 14 plus 7, which will be 21. And now also we can't go up, right or down. Instead of 7, from 8, if we have gone to 9, then the score would have been 23, which was even more. So if we start from 6, 23 was the max that we could have got. Let's try to start from somewhere else. So from 6 is for 23. Let's try to move from 9. Let's try to grab 8 because we can't go right or left or down. So 9 plus 8 is 17. Now we can go to 6 or to 5 or to 7. But from this 3, which is beneficial for us, this 7 will be beneficial for us. So just add 7 over here. We will get 24, which will be our optimal answer. So we will be collecting gold like this, and therefore the output is 24. I hope you have got this example. Let's have a look at example 2. Given grid is this. Let's say we are at initially standing at 1. If we start collecting gold as this, do you think this will be the maximum path? Because if we start from 9, we won't have any option to go anywhere. From 20 also we don't have any option. So let's calculate the total gold collected from this path. So the gold collected from this path will be 28, which is greater than 20. So yeah, we can take this and therefore return 28 as our output. I hope you have got the question. Comment down how you will be solving out this question and what will be your time complexity. From the constraints, you can see the constraints are not that heavy, so you can use a brute force. Let's say our given grid as this. What intuition we can form over here is go towards each cell one by one, like first over 6, and try to find the max gold we can get from this. For 6, the path will be like this. We will see how we can form this path. For 5, the path will be like 5, 8, 9. For 9, it will be like 8, 7. For 8, it will be like 9. There will be many paths, like 8 will be having this path, 8 will be having this path, but which will be the max? It will be 8 to 9. For 7, the highest path will be 8, 9. So yeah, this will be all the paths. And which will be the maximum? This will be the max. Or this, both are same. So we need to create this path, but how we are gonna create this path? That's the trick. So this is a classic example for backtracking. Backtracking says try to explore all the paths. Let's initially try to go to each cell and try to call our recursive function or our helper function. Let's look at the code for that. I hope this is readable. So this is our function which will get the maximum gold. What we have done over here is created an answer variable which will be initially holding 0. Then we are iterating on this matrix. This is normal matrix iteration. And whenever if the cell is not 0, we want to have a look at its path. As soon as the cell is not 0, we will call our helper function. What this helper function will do is like it will take the 6 and try to find all possible paths and give us the maximum path that we have. We'll go inside this function. Just give me a minute. So from 6 we will start our recursion. From 5 we will start. From 8 we will start. From 7, from 9. I hope you have got this point. Let's try to look at the helper function now. The helper function will look something like this. It will take grid as an input, the current row, column, and a visited array. Let's say if you are at 6, then you go to 8. Then you don't want to come at 6 again because you have already calculated the 6. Therefore, this visited array will help us over here. First of all, check if the current row and column is valid or not. Like this is the valid path, but let's say our row and column is over here, but this is not valid. We will get an exception. So we are making a check of it. Now you are at 6. Mark this 6 as visited. How Boolean array will look like is initially everything will be false. Now as soon as we are at 6, make this true. Now let's try to collect the gold. This is a variable which will be collecting gold. Total total gold. So initially it will hold 6. Now we have 4 direction to move. So how does we move in this direction is, let's say I have an array of x and y. With this array, what we will do is like just iterate on this array and start adding it with our row and column. I'll just remove this code for a moment. Let's say your row and column is 1. Now this will give us 4 values. The first value will be +1 -1. It will give us 0. 1 plus 0 will give us 1. What will be the second value? Second value will be 1 plus 0. It is 1. 1 minus 1. It will be 0. What will be the third value? It will be 1 plus 0 1. 1 plus 1 it will be 2. What will be the fourth value? 1 plus 1 2. 1 plus 0 1. So now we have got these 4 values. So if you are at 1 and 1, this will be the possible steps you can perform. So can you see? You are standing over here. You have got 4 values for up, for right, for down, for left. So this is how we have simplified it. I hope you have got this part. I'll just clear this out. Now after getting these 4 steps, now just move your pointer. Like you were at 6. Now 6 plus, let's say you are moving at 8. Now this recursion will start from 8. 8 will have multiple paths like 8 7, 8 5, 8 9. Which will be the max? It will be 8 9. So then 8 will call 9. Then recursion will start from 9. But as from 9 we can't go anywhere. So this will be a one path 6 8 9. And similarly for each node, for 7, for 8, for 9, we will start recursions. And at last we are storing max. Like we are taking max from the collected gold and from recursion as well. After doing this thing, this was a boolean array. As soon as we visit 6, we have marked this true. But for the next iteration, let's say for 7, if we are considering a path of 7 8 6, we don't want this 6 to be visited because this will be a new path. So you have to mark the visited path as false as well. So we have done that over here and just at last return the total gold that we have collected. I hope you have got the intuition and solution part. Comment down its time complexity. Thank you.